Hey Nova, doing well, thank you. Hey Des. How you doing? Uh, we all have bad days, Nova. We all have bad days, so I'm not gonna hold it against you. Glad you're doing well, Des. Oh, cool. What do you do for work? Today, I think we're just gonna have a day where we're not gonna talk about anything controversial, because I think we all need a day where we're not thinking about the stuff going on. Right now, I'm just working on this pillow. Oh, that's cool. What kind of stuff do you make? Happy Friday, Wiki. Hope everyone's Friday's going well. Hey, Toker. I'm doing well, thanks. How's everyone else doing? Uh, Welcome on here, Turkey. Hey, Dax. I'm not Irish. Ukrainian American. I'm Ukrainian American. Friday's going alright. Cold. It's 32 out today, so very cold and windy. I have a little bit of German. One of my cousins is actually Russian, but he lives in the UK. And then I have one cousin that was, I want to say born in Poland, but lives in Germany. My plans, get my chores done. I'm not completely fluent. I don't really have a whole lot of people in my life to practice with. Otherwise, I would. Um, but I know a little bit. Not fluent, but a little bit. Like Здравствуйте, привет, доброго ранку, салют, будрната, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Хорошо, чеснок, я люблю вас. Welcome back, birds. Thanks, Mick. And then there was, because there's a lot of people from Croatia, Turkey, and I want to say Romania that visit Maine, and because sometimes I like to visit Maine, I learned Salut Buonanotte, so I could talk, so I could say good morning to one of my waitresses. It is currently 1:12. German's a hard language to learn, in my opinion. And then, because I kind of had to self-teach myself some Spanish too, so I could talk with some of the Spanish people in my area. Oh, thank you. Sorta. I woke kind of late, so I had a late breakfast. I'm gonna take that's kind of offensive. I'm doing hoop latching decks. Trying to finish this pillow. Actually, I'm gonna learn how to crochet. I have a crochet craft. I think it's a little penguin, but I will definitely be starting that once I get done with this pillow. Hey, Erna, try to. Hey, son. French. Hey Net Ni Nen hey Jokic. Jokic. Yeah. Doing well, thank you. Uh, Thank you. Welcome, Serbia. How's things going in Serbia? Take care, Real. I don't really know what being black has to do with anything. Hey, Lucifer. Thanks, Jokic. It was not necessary, Booba. It was really unnecessary. And to be fair, I mean, who wouldn't get in their car to leave if a bunch of people with guns are coming at you? Like, seriously. I mean, me personally, I feel like anyone would try to run if a bunch of people with guns started coming towards you. Hey, Benjamin. I'm currently in America, but I'm originally from Ukraine. Um, like, I actually have a fundraiser I'm going to for Ukraine. Um, it there's a lady who's writing a book on Ukraine, a kid's book on Ukraine, and welcome on here, Juan. The content on here is kind of random. We talk about a lot of different things. Sometimes we do comedy, sometimes we talk about politics, religion, sometimes we get into controversial topics, but for the most part, we try to respect each other. Sometimes we talk a little bit about sometimes I just do fun things like um, I'll do videos on like animal imitations, imitations of me trying to speak different languages, um, kind of that kind of stuff. So sometimes every day is something new or something just different. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy muy bien, gracias. Me llamo Marina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 1, 11, 10, 14, rojo, azul. Thanks for your service, warrior. May God bless you. Thanks, Juan. I don't know you. So that will not happen, warrior. That's not happening. It's not that. It's just I don't know you, and I I don't get like I'm not into I like I don't know you, so um yep. I will, Logan. I've been doing this for 6 years. I've learned how to kind of more or less for my own sanity, because if we knew the stuff people said on here, not everyone can handle some of the stuff that you get on here, especially um, especially the 23. Si scoop mi ama, si scoop mi ama, si scoop mi ama, la BBS. I don't know how to beatbox. Thanks, Warrior. It's complicated, Christina. It's complicated. Hey, Harry. No, this is a pillow. I'll show you. It's not quite done yet, but this is what it looks like so far. It's not done yet, but it's 125 here. Doing well, thanks, Hubba. I have no idea. I mean, the rug. This is the rug I did. Thanks, Harry. It is. I don't have friends. Oh yeah, Texas Roadhouse is good. They have really good bread. I don't drink coffee, Juan. Welcome, Brazil. Okay, favorite Starbucks drink. I don't really get drinks from Starbucks, but I do get their little egg bites. And they have really good lemon cake, pound cake. Elmore. Hey, Chris. I'm entitled to have my own personal life. I try to be. This is how I kind I don't know. It kind of depends on the day, like, um, what's going on. Well, I'm aware what war looks like. I've been keeping up with the Ukrainian war since it started, so it's not like I haven't seen the bombings and the dead bodies and the fires. Some I had to answer something for someone. So okay, that's cool. Hey, hater. Yeah, and I know someone who lost his legs, so we can both. Hey, Rafi. Doing alright. Hey, Dev. Doing well, thanks, Dev. I try to post at least every day. As for live streaming, I try to at least do once a day. Although when I actually live stream kind of depends on how busy my week is. So sometimes when I get busier, I'll tend to live stream more during like evenings or night. Like during the summer. So no, I don't think war is easy. I wasn't trying to hate her. I'm Ukrainian American, so I was born in Ukraine, but I've lived in America for a long time. What was the question, hater? Yeah, I'm currently in America. Although I still have family in Ukraine, so. Hey, Bangladesh. That I'm not saying that over a live stream. Mm, you could probably look at my profile. Welcome on here. Uh, I'm not telling you that. I'd like my family to stay alive. Uh, Pretty much one. Pretty much. It is. Oh, okay. Welcome, Palestine.
Watch out, Block. Watch out, Block.
My lessons, well, I try to teach to be kind to one another, to respect each other. Hey, Liv. But pretty much just trying to teach people that kindness can go a long way. Take care of it. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, I can sing. I mean, I sing better when I'm not singing in English, but I can sing. I don't sing on live streams though. I never said I wasn't. I never said I wasn't. Welcome, Poland. Hey, Khan. Malou. Hey, Columbia. Hey, Jackson. I'm not a lizard. Last time I checked, anyway. We sometimes can. It sometimes can seem that way. expected to be a certain way, look a certain way, expected to do certain things. I'm a hoop latching hater. I'm trying to finish this pillow up. Or at least this one butterfly. Hey Australia, or Austria. Hey Abdo. It's currently 1:42. It's 1:42 here. Thanks. Hoop latching. I'm trying to finish up this pillow. It's pretty relaxing. I mean, I did a rug at one point, but this is the pillow I'm trying to get done. Yep. Hey Daniel. I've never heard of her. I've honestly never heard of her. It's a pillow. Abdo. It's a pillow. I hope things go well at rehab of yeah, there's shape. So this is the butterfly, one wing of the butterfly, the other wing of the butterfly, and there's a smaller butterfly here. I mean, I have my ears. Yeah, I can pray for you. Thanks, Des. Yeah, my my grandmother used to really like butterflies, and my science teacher liked butterflies, and I mean, who doesn't like butterflies? Like, they're beautiful. They can go wherever they want. They look pretty. They don't live long, but Thanks, Mike. Kind of depends. If sometimes I'll be on here a while. If um, but like sometimes if it like the live stream is a little hectic and I get uncomfortable, then I'll just leave so I don't have to deal with the harassment. But it kind of depends on the day. Odessan region. I don't know. I don't really watch the Super Bowl much. I'm not really into American football. It, I, it's life. You don't really control. You don't always have control over life. Things happen, stuff happens, and you, we just try to make the best out of the situation. I have a lot of hobbies. Working on a website, live streaming, social media, taking care of animals, volunteering, helping my parents around the house. Yesterday, I mopped the floors. Uh, I do arts and crafts. There's a lot of things I do for hobbies, and then I try to add new hobbies, and I like trying to learn new skills and hobbies. And at the zoo, um, I'm going to be going to a fundraiser and talking about Ukraine. Um, I mean, I have my parents. My parents are my Valentine every year. Homemade card. Yeah, I talk about conservation of natural resources, the importance of reusable and sustainable resources. Um, and sometimes I get into conversations with the guests about. Sometimes I get um, philosophical, so I like getting into philosophical conversations. I probably drive some people crazy with that, but nah. We all work together. For the most part, we all get along fairly well. Thanks, Harry. 20 years in America. I've been 20 years in America. I've never been to England, but my adopted mom is Scottish, so or she had Scottish parents that immigrated from Scotland. Do what? I've never I've done mini golf, but I've never actually played regular golf. I don't drive. I don't drive. I don't think you need to know my height. I can't be bribed with money, warrior. I can't be bribed. I can go 84 miles in a week. 84 has been my top number of how many steps I've done in a week. I can go 84 miles in a week. Yes, it is, and I don't even leave the house to do it. Well, that's cool. Almost got this wing done. I feel like that's the same thing. Dang. I should probably get off soon so I can feed the birds since the wind died down. Yeah, I go out, feed the wild birds, and then I do the duck waters, give them food, and then I give the rooster food and make sure his water's clean. And then when I get that done, I do the 6 litter boxes, make sure all the waters are done, make sure the food bins are filled. And then when I get done with that, I empty the dishwasher. Yesterday, I mopped the floor, swept and mopped the floors. And then after I did that, did a couple live streams. And then when I got done with that, I chatted with my friends. Tomorrow, I might skip one of my live streams just because it's been a while since I chatted with one of my friends and he's going through a hard time right now. So I kind of feel like I should take some time to talk to him about it. I mean, I know how to grow seed plants and stuff. So, I mean, I do know agriculture. I took an agriculture a class in agri science last it was a year or two ago. And I still have my book on biology. I feel like if I ever I feel like I mean you can't get rid of books. Like books are like there's something to a book that you can't get online. Sure. I can talk about that. Okay, just about got one wing done. So. Yeah, I get the feeling. Yeah. Yep. And then I also, for a while, I helped out at the powwow, so I learned a little bit about primitive uh, crafts and stuff. I still have the bow. I still have the arrow I made. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I've been in a fight, and yes, I can fight. Not that I'd want to be. Not that I wanted to be in the fight, but I mean, if I'm forced to be in a fight, I will fight. And I don't back down easily either. Uh, why did the fight happen? Mm, well, when one person gets anxious, and another person also has a tendency to be anxious, and both people start feeding on each other's anxiousness, then sometimes both people can feed off the anxiousness and it gets into a bad situation. Oh, I didn't even fight with a woman. It was actually a guy I fought with. Yeah, I like to dance. Nope, I lost. But then again, men tend to be physically stronger than women anyway. I do free dance. It's kind of a mix of ballet, gymnastics, and dance fighting. I've heard of salsa. I've never salsa danced, but I've heard of salsa dancing. If I remember correctly, salsa dancing actually originated in Cuba. I don't know. Both sides. All sides. Both my parents were from Ukraine. My siblings are from Ukraine. I'm from Ukraine. Only difference is I immigrated because my sister and I were neglected due to alcoholism, so had to leave. My grandfather fought in World War II. And then we don't talk about Uncle Spitz. I'm not. Hey, Redstone. Yeah, she got left behind. Yeah, my grandfather fought in World War II. He started when he was in his, I want to say mid to late teens, and then didn't get out till he was in his early to mid 20s. Uh, I mean, I have a photo, but I'm not sharing that with you. Yeah, especially considering he fought on the Scottish side. It's gone well, thanks, Tom. Hey, Robert. Mm. Yeah, I still have friends. I still connect to my a friend in Ukraine, and then don't have a way to contact any family there, but um I do have a friend that has a nephew that is a sniper in Ukraine, so Run it back, buddy. Yeah, it's pretty much a stew, Juan. It's a stew that has beets in it. It's pretty good. I made it once for a school project. Um, you can't really get it, but you can make it. You just use beef broth, potatoes, carrots. You gotta get some beets. Then but before you put the beets in, you have to make sure that they're kind of soft, because beets are a hard root vegetable. So you gotta make sure that they're a little soft before you put it into the stew, um, or the borscht. And then you cook it for about the same time you would a stew. And you can also use for the meat beef, veal, um, any. Welcome, Uzbekistan. Yeah, it's veal. It's baby cow. There's also mutton. You can also use mutton. I could send you a recipe. I'm gonna get off. Take care, everyone. Hope to see you again soon.